So tonight we have a very special guest with us this evening. I would like everyone to welcome Scott Case, the president of Case and Associates Property Management. Please, let's give him a round of applause. Hi, Scott.
Hi, Cindy. How are you? Thank you so much for having me tonight.
Thank you.
I'm honored to be here.
I have to tell you, I've been doing a little bit of research on your company.
Oh, that's kind of scary. I'm a little bit scared.
It's quite impressive.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. We currently have about 8,400 units in Tulsa. I think that's about 27 properties. And more amazing is that we currently have over 28,000 units under management, and that's about 95 properties in 5 different states. So we've been very blessed. We've been very blessed to be able to manage such a large portfolio.
Yeah, that's great. And I hear that you also do new construction.
Yeah, so that's actually where a lot of our growth has been established over the past 20 years. My dad has a very rich history in development, and so in about 1998 we kicked off our development and construction department, and so since then we've built 50 apartment communities.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, and we
Wow.
currently have 2 under construction, and we have 6 in the pipeline that are sitting there ready to go. And they're in the permitting stage right now. So super excited and about this new opportunity in development.
I don't even think you've been born yet whenever Case and Associates was established. Then, my goodness, what are you, like 30?
Well, I was I was actually 11 when the company was started, and I think we have a picture. Aww. That was me at 11. Yeah, and. I'm very proud of that picture.
That's cool.
And so yeah.
Well, that's very, very impressive that here you are now, president of Case and Associates, taking reins from your father. So I'm sure he's very proud of all of your accomplishments.
Well, my mom does tell me that he is proud, but I hope so. No, he is genuinely, truly. I hope.
As he should be.
I think as he should be. Yeah.
Yes. I hear that your wife calls you Jesus.
Oh my goodness, that's a surprise. So I'm kind of worried that you've been talking to my wife.
Things that we know.
No, in all honesty, I think she calls me Jesus because she continues to tell me I'm one of the most forgiving and patient people that she knows. But clearly, after over 30 years, she does not know me that well.
Well, I think your employees who I've spoke to would definitely say that you are a great person to work for. Everyone that I have heard from has told me that you are very caring, and that really Case and Associates is a family company, which is surprising, as big as you all are, how you manage to keep all of that so close to family. So really, that's very impressive. So Scott, tell me a little bit more about your Tulsa Apartment Association involvement.
Yeah, so as we mentioned, we were established in 1983, and I think we all remember the picture when I was 11.
Oh yes.
We got involved in the Tulsa Apartment Association shortly after we were established, and my father knew that the importance to our success was to get plugged in to the local apartment association. And we've been involved in the apartment association as long as I can remember. Mm-hmm. And we strongly encourage all of our property supervisors, our on-site managers, and our maintenance staff to get involved into the apartment association with the lunches and the seminars. And I'm a true believer of the designations that TAA and NAA offers, because one of the things in our industry is that it's always changing, and we've always got to be learning. And so when you're plugged into the TAA, that's your best tool to stay connected and up to date with all of the safety issues and the compliance issues that we face today. So good job to the TAA for providing those opportunities and services for us.
Also, I've heard that most of your managers, over half of your managers and leasing personnel, have their designations. And I know that that is definitely some hard courses out there to get through. Does Case and Associates pay for that education?
Yeah, we actually do. I'm glad you asked. It's kind of a prelude to that. This year we're actually going to have our third annual, we call it our Red Conference, where we bring every manager from 5 different states into Tulsa, and we have a 3-day blowout conference, and I'm so excited. But the reason I bring that up is that we challenged them last year that if you don't currently have a designation from your local apartment association, then it's something that's very important to me for you to have. It's a great way for you to grow professionally in this industry, and I just highly encourage the designations.
Yeah, I hear that you also have some members of your team on the board as well for the association. So kudos to you for that, for getting them involved in that. So.
And kudos to them for the time that they spend, with the association.
Volunteering, absolutely. Yeah. Speaking of volunteering, I hear that you all are also involved in a lot of community service things that go around the community. Can you tell me what community service programs that Case is involved in?
So it has always been very important for Case to give back to the communities, not only to Tulsa, but each of the communities that we're in. If you've been anywhere near the Tulsa University campus, you'll know that we've given back to the University of Tulsa through the athletic program and the dining hall. And then if you're out west in Sand Springs, we were able to contribute towards the Case Community Park and the Case Community Center as well. So giving back has always been very important to my family. And so here locally, we also like to give to the United Way. We challenge our employees to give to them annually. American Red Cross, Folds of Honor, Cancer Awareness, and did I miss any? I'm sure there's a few out there that I missed.
That's very wow, incredible.
Yeah.
I'm speechless. Incredible.
Me too.
2 more things I want to touch on if you have time, and I know you're a busy man. I know you've got the Tulsa Apartment Luncheon today, so I know we've got to wrap this up pretty quickly.
So yeah, social media, it has transformed the way we do business, not just us, but everybody, because you can no longer hide behind complaints. I mean, the reviews are right there for everybody to see. I mean, you're just very vulnerable and exposed. So we teach our on-site managers to be looking every day at those reviews and to respond to those appropriately. And we're not perfect. I think we're near perfect, but we're not perfect. And if we had an issue, then that's a great opportunity it's a great opportunity for us to make it right and to create a win-win situation for both parties.
That's great. My final question is, why should Case and Associates win this award?
Case is often imitated, but never duplicated. No, there are several great property management companies in the Tulsa area, and we are certainly honored to be nominated this year. But we operate under the golden rule. I mean, we treat everybody as we want to be treated, and I believe that Case should win this award because we do provide consistent, exceptional customer service to our residents.
Hi, my name is Frank. I've lived at a Case property for 2 years now and love it. The property is always kept up and stays beautiful. The office staff and maintenance are always prompt to take care of all my needs. I plan on staying here for as long as possible.
We pay our vendors on time, if not before, and even if they forget to send an invoice, we're calling them saying, hey, I think you forgot to send an invoice.
Hi, I'm Barbara with Rasa Floors, and we are the flooring vendor for Case & Associates. We've been doing business with them for over 20 years, and they're a wonderful company to work with and to work for. A lot of their employees have been with them 10, 15, and many of them over 20 years. They're a wonderful organization that promotes from within. They're constantly innovating and growing their business, and we're not only honored but blessed to have them as a customer. They're very deserving of this award. Go Case.
We manage each of our assets as if they're our own, and we treat all of our employees like their family.
I love the family atmosphere that we have here. It's very unique than any other company I've ever worked for. It's an amazing feeling to know that your owner knows you by name and they call you and be like, hey, Tyler, how are the numbers doing? How's this and that? They very care. Every person I've talked to and met has been it's been so amazing to me and treated me with such warmth and such positive energy. I honestly think it's an honor for us to be nominated for Property Management Company of the Year, and I think we're very much deserving of it.
Well, thank you, Scott, for coming and visiting with me today.
Thank you.
I have one more special surprise for our audience. Scott had an opportunity to give me a tour of his corporate headquarters before our interview.
This was fun.
This was a lot of fun. So I will leave it at that and take a look at the corporate headquarters.
Thank you.
We are management!
We are HR.
We are construction.
We are legal.
We are auditing.
We are accounting.
We are commercial.
We are safety.
Who are we? We're the men of IT. Yay, Case IT!
We are Case.
We are family.